Every weekday at this time, NBC brings you Fibber McGee and Molly, transcribed. The show is written by Phil Leslie and Ralph Goodman and directed by Max Hutto. We'll join Fibber and Molly in just a moment. Isn't the vacation you're going to take next year always the fabulous one, the very special one? But what usually happens? Next year comes and goes, and still no fabulous vacation. The excuse? Not enough money saved. Well, then, let's solve that problem right now. Let's call in the payroll savings plan for buying United States savings bonds. Why? Because this plan saves money for you regularly and automatically, so you're assured of extra money when you need it. Besides, your employer handles everything for you. Saves money from your paycheck, so you never miss it at all. Then he buys your savings bonds, even hands them to you. And when your savings bonds mature in less than 10 years, you get back $4 for every $3 you put in. Don't give up your dream vacation. Invest regularly in United States savings bonds, and before you know it, you're on your way. Make the payroll savings plan your plan for a carefree future. Across the countryside, 100 miles from Wistful Vista, rolls the crack streamliner this afternoon. The train carries its usual cargo of miscellaneous human freight. And down the line here in compartment C, car 112, is as miscellaneous a couple of humans as you'll find anywhere. They're on their way to visit their wealthy Aunt Sarah. And their names are Fibber McGee and Molly.
Ah, this is the way to travel, all right.
You
Isn't this a nice little room they gave us?
compartment, they call it. And gave us isn't quite the right word either, Tootsie. I could rent the governor's suite at the Ritz Vista Hotel for what they gave us this for.
We'd never get to Aunt Sarah's house in it, though, would we?
No.
Say, would you hand me down the small bag off the rack there? I think I'll put on my bedroom slippers.
I still can't get over old Fatso Len and that's this snazzy luggage of his.
He's a mighty good friend, McGee. Where'd I put those slippers?
Yeah, old Doc's as solid as the Rock of Gibraltar. About the same size, too.
Oh, here they are. Oh, these new high heels of mine feel just wonderful. Off. Sit down and relax a while. This is fun.
I'm too restless. Hey, I think I'll walk down to the club car and get some cigars. You want to come along to the club car? I'll buy you root beer.
Thanks. I'll just look out the window for the time being. I'm loving every minute of this.
Me, too. There ain't a better train in the country than this one, kiddo. When you travel with me, you go first class.
You be careful now. This train is rocking pretty badly. Don't take a tumble.
Don't worry. You're talking to an old seasoned traveler, kiddo. I and Fred Nittany rode plenty of trains when we were in vaudeville together. You've heard me mention old Fred.
Yes, I have. He creeps through your conversation like a cat through a creamery. Bring me some chewing gum, will you?
Okay, Tootsie, I'll bring you some.
You know which way the club car is? Don't get lost now, McGee. Don't forget our room number.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be right back. She's a cute kid, all right. Frets about me like I was about 6 years old. Do I know which way the club car is, she said. Doesn't realize that an old traveler like me can always find his way around by simply saying, "Oh, Porter!"
Yes, sir?
Which way is the club car?
Right straight ahead. 3 cars ahead, Doctor. You having a nice trip, Doctor?
And doctor? What makes you think I'm a doctor?
Well, in my business, a man learns to be observant. Notice little things.
Oh.
You got very steady hands, sir, and a good clear eye.
Steady hand.
Yeah, and I know that MD on your baggage don't stand for mighty dumb.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess my hands are unusually steady. That's pretty smart of you, Porter.
Well, thank you, Doctor. Now, let me open that door for you.
Just a minute. You're pretty observant. Here, see if you can tell me what I got in my steady hand. My hand here.
Well, now, from the look on your fist there, I'd say that's a dollar bill, Doctor.
Wrong. It's a half a dollar. Take it anyhow. Buy yourself a yacht.
Thank you, Doctor. Watch your step now. Kind of a rough road bed along here.
Yeah, rough road bed. Boy, this is the life. Costs money to travel like this, but what the heck? It's only money. I think I'll just buy myself a 30-cent cigar when I get to that club car. 2 of them, maybe. Heck. It's only... Whoops! Pardon me, bud.
Blue plotty slang, je plone plus van mij gelijk. Hoe het ligt lang niet geswaard.
Yeah. rough road bed. Nice fella. Let's see. The club car must be on down this way someplace.
Back to Wistful Vista in a minute. If you want your child to have the best elementary schooling you can give him, won't you get a pencil and paper to take down the address I'm going to give you at the end of this message? Unless we start preparing now, in a few years, our public schools will be as behind the times as the Little Red Schoolhouse. Because of the huge increase in our birth rate during and after the last war, it's estimated that by 1956, there'll be some 7 million more children in elementary schools than there are now. We must start preparing at once. More equipment will be needed, textbooks, playgrounds, and above all, more elementary school teachers. To help assure your child a proper education, join and work with local groups and school boards. And for free information about how people in other communities are improving their schools, write to this address. National Citizens Commission for the Public Schools, 2 West 45th Street, New York, 19, New York. National Citizens Commission for the Public Schools, 2 West 45th Street, New York, 19, New York.
Boy, this is kind of a noisy spot you got here, Bud.
Club car's always a popular place, sir. Can I fix you something?
No, thanks. I just want a couple of good cigars. Left my wife in our compartment back there. Compartment C. We're taking a trip. Little trip.
What cigar would you like, sir?
You got an alfalfa Corona there? 30 center?
Don't believe I know the alfalfa, sir. How about these Glamarella Panatellas? 3 for $1. Most of the movie people smoke these.
Oh, they do, huh? Well, give me 3. Only money, I always say. Here you are.
Eddie, sir. You going all the way through with this, sir?
Oh, no, my wife and I are getting off in the morning, Eddie. Wife's back in the compartment. Compartment C. Going to visit her rich aunt. Very wealthy. She's loaded. Old lady sort of leans on me for financial advice, of course.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. She don't make a move without insulting me financially. Consulting me financially.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me, the train lurched.
That's okay, Bud.
Better kind of steady yourself, sir. Pretty rough road bed along here. Are you in the investment business, sir? Here you are, George.
Oh, well, you might say that. Yeah. Financial advisor, you might say. To a few people. I'm more or less retired, actually.
You must do well, sir.
Oh, yes. Yeah, 1 or 2 deals here is all I need, of course. I probably should have been a doctor. My friends think so. Steady hand, you know. Very steady hand.
Yes, I can see that. Watch your cigar, sir. You almost put that in your eye.
Rough road bed. Say, that fella sitting down at the end there reading the paper. You know, the one with the glasses on?
Uh-huh.
He looks kind of familiar. Who is he? You know him?
He's an author, sir. Books.
Oh, book writer, huh?
I understand he has a new book just out. It's called, Mr. Citizen. Yeah, that's it.
Mr. Citizen. Don't think I've seen it. Fiction, is it?
Really don't know, sir. I haven't read it.
Oh. Well, I better get back to my wife. She's back in the compartment. Compartment C. I don't want her to get lonesome back there. Say, I got kind of turned around here, Eddie. Which way is compartment C?
Which car, sir?
Huh?
There's a compartment C in several cars, sir. What's your car number?
Oh, well, I'll find it okay, Eddie. It's down this way, I think.
See you later, sir.
Sure a lot of nice people on this train. I think I came from down this way, so I'll just backtrack and... Gosh, it surely ought to be the next car. Seems to me I've already walked far enough to... Whoop! Oh, boy, here's a compartment, see? Well, maybe this is... Molly? Better knock, I guess.
Is that you, Georgie, baby? Come on in, honey.
Holy smoke. It's a good thing I knocked. Now, maybe the next car is ours. I kind of lost track of how many cars there was when I fell down back there, but... Oh, my gosh, here again. I must have got up backwards when I fell down a while ago. This ain't the silliest.
Hello there. Back again, sir?
I'm just passing through, Eddie. I like to walk on trains. That's a dead-dreaded luck. This next car ain't ours. I'm on the wrong train. And I couldn't have got on the wrong train because I didn't get off of this train yet. This is... Whoops. Oh, excuse me, Bob.
You blobby figures flying in Bustan. City pony, stupid.
Yeah, rough road bed. Boy, I must be getting warm. Must have walked halfway to Aunt Sarah's house. My legs are wore down to a nubbin.
Well, there you are, sir. Welcome home, Doctor.
Oh, I'm glad to see you, Porter. Phew. Tired.
Your wife was sort of popping her head out the door looking for you, sir. And she thought maybe you got lost.
She did, huh? Silly woman. Oh, I'm beat.
Oh, well, there you are. I was beginning to worry, dearie.
Worry? About me?
You know you've been gone 2 hours. What happened? Get lost?
Lost? Me? Guy that's rode as many trains as I have, get lost? It's good to sit down.
Well, I'm all dressed, and they've already sounded the first call for dinner. Let's get to the diner, huh?
The diner?
Porter says it's straight ahead, 9 cars, just beyond the club car.
Ooh.
Be sure you got your wallet now, lover. Mama's starved to death.
Ooh, Nellie.
Fibber and Molly will be right back. There's wonderful radio entertainment in store for you 7 days a week when you set your dial where you hear the familiar 3 NBC chimes. Tuesdays, for example, you'll hear dramatic entertainment on Dragnet, the true stories of your police force in action. Dragnet takes you step by step on the side of the law through an actual case from the files of the Los Angeles Police Department. From crime to punishment, Dragnet is true, exciting radio entertainment. Also on Tuesday evenings over most NBC stations, hear Frank Sinatra in the role of Rocky Fortune, a footloose adventurer whose odd jobs last only long enough to provide superb radio entertainment. You'll truly enjoy Frank Sinatra in his new dramatic role of Rocky Fortune. Hear him every week on the NBC Radio Network. And there's more mystery and adventure when you tune to the 3 chimes for Barry Craig, starring William Gargan as a two-fisted investigator who more often than not finds himself embroiled in a pulse-paced police case. There's stellar entertainment for every adventure fan, Tuesday evenings on the NBC Radio Network.
Well, dearie, we'll be at Aunt Sarah's in the morning.
Yeah, bless her rich old bones. Hey, as soon as you get a chance, mention what this trip cost us, will you?
Oh, McGee, you certainly don't expect Aunt Sarah to pay for our tickets.
I certainly don't, but it's worth a try. Good night.
Good night, all.
NBC has brought you the Fibber McGee and Molly program, transcribed, with Chester Hairston as the porter, Gilbert Fry as the club car attendant, and Jewel Rose as the girl. This is John Wald inviting you to be with us again tomorrow night for another visit with Fibber McGee and Molly.